massive win for you, given what you came off last week and how your week's gone. How do you suck up?
Yeah, obviously pleasing, to make a response, and I guess that's, who we are and who we've been as a club over these last 5 or 6 years. If we've been poor, we've come out and responded the right way. I thought you saw that at the start, the way we locked in and created a good lead, and felt like we should have been up a little bit more at the quarter. But yeah, it got tough, it got tight, we got down in the end, and we lose a backup point guard as well, and so other people required to do a lot more as well. And then I think different people just had their moments, and the guy sitting next to me, in that second half, I thought he became a really good target for us, and the easy shots that he got by putting himself in the right spot, and his post game getting to great spots, and finishing, and then for him to make a big free throw down the stretch was huge. But we didn't do the job that we wanted to do on Bryce, and he was great, and there's something with our guards that X down the stretch I thought was really good in the last 3 minutes, and but we were just really in and out about how we defended him, and any time we gave him some space, he punished us.
You had them for so long on the ropes, and then that 2-minute stretch where they got back to the front, it could have destroyed the team mentally after all the work you've done. How proud were you of their ability to recover from that and go back the other way?
Yeah, the kind of team building wins, we kind of needed a win like that for this group, just to really believe. When you got down heavy last week, we didn't have a response, and so tonight to get down, we locked in on the defensive end, we executed some stuff, and that'll bring this group together a little bit more. Yeah, I just got in there, and he's obviously getting some little testing right now, but he's obviously, there was a concussion, he's sensitive to light, and so yeah, not great.
Is he able to fly, or did he stay?
Don't know. I haven't understood that one yet. So yeah.
What did you think of the incident?
What's that?
What did you think of the incident?
I think it was Jesse, right?
Yeah.
Jesse's been a hell of a player in this league, and he sets solid screens. I haven't seen the incident, and so for the person that Jesse is, I'm sure there was no malice in what he did, and but head connects to a shoulder, and I'm sure people will look at it.
He sorted you out at the end of the game to speak.
Yeah, he just asked how he was. He's a good guy. He cares. So yeah, that's all I got to say about it.
I think the captain wasn't happy at the time. He was thrusting his shoulder forward, saying he thought his shoulder to the head. He was still going after half time, talking to the offense players about it. What did you think of where you were positioned? Have you seen it? Did you get a view of it?
Look, we haven't been able to look at anything yet. We just went in the locker room and trying to stay together as a team after a good win. So we just had to move on and next man up and win the game.
Did it rally the group at the time?
Yeah, I think anything like when a guy goes down as a team, we have to rally together, of course, and make sure he's okay, and then move on to winning the game.
And yourself, you were physical all night, and the big blocks towards the end. It was real determination for you to impose yourself on the contest.
Yeah, I take a lot of pride on my rim protection, and I wanted to be that backline of help for us tonight, every night, but tonight specifically. And there were a couple guys I could help off of, which is, beneficial for us. I can stay closer to the bucket and just help out the guys. And like I said, I take pride in that being my job, and I take it personally, and I love to, be a really good backline for our team.
Roy, do you want anything, Roy?
Go again, Roy.
Sorry. Isaac, what was that like for you to get that sort of performance in after all you've been through the 6 months, 8 months leading into this season?
Yeah, I mean, it has been a pretty full-on 8 months, but a performance like that, a win like that, you know, just makes me feel like the work I've put in was all very much worth it. But you know, it's still very early, and I have a lot to build on, and I want to get so much better. So I think I can take a lot of positives out of this tonight, but I'm not done at all, and I really want to keep getting even better so that the team's better and so that I can feel more confident and more comfortable out there.
So Dean, so congratulations on your bounce back win against last week's loss against Sydney. What is it like for the 6-0 run to the last quarter?
Say the last part again.
So this is a 6-0 run in the last quarter, and hold on for the win.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, you know, we got down and there's a good response in not dropping our heads and locking into the defence, and some good execution. And I think, you know, the coverage that they were in most of the night was pretty aggressive, and that means that you've got to execute your passing. And I thought for the most part we were pretty solid in dropping it to our bigs or skipping it to the weak side. And you know, we saw some really good basketball. I thought David Quera, you know, finished some of those plays at different times as well. And so yeah, just a lot better offensively about how we shared the basketball and played together tonight.
So the Isaac Humphries is strong. He come back after long-term injuries to start in the season.
Yeah, Ice was great tonight. You know, we saw, you know, the last couple of games we felt like it was building, and you know, go through some things both games about, you know, our coverages and where he is in the on ball and how he plays it and what our expectations are, and you know, got those things fixed up. And then, you know, tonight you know, became a great target for us on the block. And you know, again, we still see the expansion of his game in being able to step out and knock in some shots. And so there's so much more, you know, he can get better at. But that's a you know, amazing performance, you know, tonight.
Thanks, Dean.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks.
Ooh, there's water.